say that to everyone because like I've tried YouTube, I've tried video content, and I can get through it, and I could figure out, I can get better at it and stuff, but it's not natural to me. And I think that a mistake I made at one point was trying to do too many things at once. Like when I was trying to do YouTube and trying to do my own podcast and really everything, my written content suffered. And so I always say pick one, focus on it, and really hone in on that and make that the bulk of your content. And then if that's very successful and you want to branch out to one more thing in the future, then you can focus on that one thing. But do one at a time, and usually just start off with whatever you're naturally inclined towards. I struggled with this a lot. So like from when I launched it in 21 till I would say May of this year, I was highly inconsistent. Like I probably released 30 newsletters in the first 6 months and then 20 in the next 3 years. Like in 2024, I think I only released 2 newsletters. And then I decided earlier this year that I just wanted to write more, and I needed some sort of motivation, inspiration, some sort of obligation to keep me going. And that's when I launched my sort of premium subscription model, which really, if people are paying me, I have to deliver. Like that's the point where I'm like, you know what, because I'm going to give that, I made a promise to people, if they subscribe to the newsletter, I'm going to deliver them value. And so that's why I said every Monday I'm going to release a newsletter. And so that's kind of forced me into this. I was actually writing a book on creating content a while back, and then I don't know, I gave up on that book. But I had this chapter called "To Niche or Not to Niche," and it's the philosophy I have is when you're starting out, you absolutely have to niche. But as you grow, you can widen your horizons and expansion a bunch. Early on, I think I might have seen you. I think it was you post a tweet about this the other day. I had in that chapter as well that when you're starting out, you want to be known as the guy that X or the person that X. For me, I was the spreadsheet guy. Back in the NFT days, I used to post these NFT floor price update things every single day for 6, 8, 9 months in a row. I would post a spreadsheet with the floor prices of all the big NFT projects, write a thread about it. I was a spreadsheet guy. Then I grew a following, and then I started posting about other things, and then it just grew from there, and I kind of got a bit of authority to speak on other topics. Doing it for the long term, understanding that it doesn't take much to torture a reputation, especially in this space, and especially now that we have things like Ethos, and which I think is a fantastic product. That stuff will stick around, and if you burn people and hurt people and scam people and stuff, there'll be a record of it, and hopefully people will remember and it will follow you around. So just like in real life, reputation is something you want to, at least I think you should pay attention to and keep in a good shape for the long term, because it'll actually end up usually rewarding you even more in many different ways longer term. And so it's to me that's the easy part, and I think most people would do the same thing, like you're doing well, like Sammy does, like many other creators out there also do. The hard part is creating the content, growing the following, and being consistent with that. Yeah, a network is super important. I think best advice is just be active, talk to people. So that means, obviously create your own content, but go find other people creating similar content to you and reply to their content. And it's not just about, everyone knows be a reply guy now, but like send them a DM, say, hey, I like your content. Do you want to do something together? Hey, I like your content. Just leave it at that. Do you want to hop on a call, connect, just stuff like that. Just regularly engage with them, engage with the other creators that are at a similar level to you. And it's purely a thing of the more time you put in, the more you do that, the longer you do that for, the greater your network. And just like creating content, you want to lead with value. Lead with value when you're building your network as well. Don't go into it with like, hey, I want to connect with these 10 people because they're going to help me with my content. They're going to help me blow my platform up. They're going to get me more views. Go with it from, hey, what value can I offer these other creators? How can I help them? Retweet their stuff, congratulate them, highlight them, shout them out, and just be a supporter and advocate of the other creators and the people that you want to build a network around. And then it's just karma, man. You do good things for others, put good energy out there, help others. People will see that, people will reciprocate.